Hey guys, Clumsy here, and welcome back to ATS. Winter has arrived, as you can see, and along with it comes patch 1.33. I know a lot of people have been waiting for videos on 1.33 on ATS, and I haven't been putting them out, but here we are, finally. So we'll be checking out the new features today, couple of new mods as well. I'm very interested to check them out, but one thing at a time. And we are doing this on a live recording session, so we have a couple of folks with us over at Twitch. You can see the chat there rolling. You can see my face here blocking the amazing view. But I hope that's livable. Has influenced you. You did a long distance journey today. Yeah, Alex is a very bad influence on people. Hey G, welcome to the stream and to the recording. I'm telling. What I'm telling. There we go. Alright, so what we have today is we're going to focus on the 1.33 updates. In the next episode, we're going to focus on Mexico Extremo, because Mexico Extremo, the paid version, which I bought, released its 1.33 compatibility update, and it has a couple of special transport routes now. It's compatible with Detours and everything, so let's see that next episode. But this episode will be in Oregon. We'll be focusing on the new aspects, and one thing I'm particularly interested about are the detours here. So there's a new slider. Detours can happen. I'm not sure how often they happen though. So it might be that we don't actually get anything in there in a job, but the concept is so whenever you're doing a job at random times, maybe the road gets closed and you have to reroute. And you have to rely on your map and rely on your ability to find a route that doesn't make you late. Something like that. What did she do now? So let's see. That job is going to take us from Lakeview to Medford, passing by the new road. The 140 road, I believe. Yeah. So we'll be passing through Klamath Falls, Hornbrook, and then arriving at Medford, taking some wood panels with us. I have the Right Nower trailer, I think this is. Yeah, that's how we call it if you see it from the mud flaps. And we all have the Volvo VNL, and it has actually EVR sounds. So if you're familiar with EVR sounds, it's done by Vasily. He's the guy who makes amazing sounds for European trucks. Now he also has something for the Volvo VNL here in ATS, so let's hear it. Is that the one? Closing my eyes to absorb it. Not bad at all. Let's hear it from inside. Actually, let me have a look. Let's make that 2 so we can hear it better and ignore those error messages. I'm not a very clean guy. Not too shabby. Oh yeah, that definitely sounds like EVR. Yeah, how about the switches? I'm wondering about the switches. Yes. Those super crisp switches. Definitely EVR at work here. Do I have NFS HP's dashboard? Why doesn't it seem like it's taking into effect? It's weird, but fine. Making coffee. Be sorry if you're not going to share it exactly. So where do we take this from? Over there, it seems like, at the back. How do we get there though? I guess we have to turn left here. This is a new drop-off. This is a new pickup point from Oregon, I believe. EVA dashboard only. I also have the 1800 degree steering, I think. That's why the steering wheel is a bit funky. Coffee ice cream is good. Don't you have a name for that? I think that's called like affogato or something like that. Oh man, I'm loving those sounds. The steady climb of the engine as it shifts. Beautiful. Okay, pick up where? And of course I have foggy weather. Can't live without that. There we go, that's the pickup point. Very nice. Now let's see if I can still reverse, if I still know how to do that. I am loving the winter effect though. I'm not sure if it really like happens in Oregon that you get this kind of snow, but for the sake of creativity, let's leave it at that. If you're familiar with this place though, let me know in the comments if this is a thing in Oregon. Actually, even in Mexico, it will be snowing when we get there, and that might not be close to reality, but I'm in the Christmas feels, so I would be happy to see winter everywhere for a change. Just for this period, just for this season. Yeah, let's do that. I think that should fit pretty well, right? Steady as she goes. That's perfect, actually. That's perfect. Even the reverse beepings are different. Oh, lovely. A redhead mocha frappuccino. Nope, no Jadar there at all. Licorice ice cream is better. I don't think I've had that before. Oh, it's one of those bugged loads. Oh, dang it. Yeah, this trailer has a few bugs still. It's beautiful, but sometimes the load doesn't appear. And I guess with wood panels that is the case. Oh well. It's imagine these are like the emperor's clothes. You guys know that story? Yeah, let's imagine it like so. Okay, so this is the new route that has been given to us with 1.33. This is done by SCS themselves. So we'll get a bit of view of what they came up with, and then we'll traverse through some pretty nice sceneries, I believe. Let's get to it. Empty trailer for the win. Do you know how to make a cup of coffee a frappuccino? Add $5. That's a good one. First time I heard that one. Beautiful. Yeah. Sounds legit. Speaking of sounding legit, man, these engine sounds rather. EVR quality, huh? I'm happy that he put in something for ATS as well. I always thought he would be sticking with the ATS 2. Maybe it's because I don't know if he really like recorded in a Volvo VNL truck, or maybe I don't know, maybe the FH sounds a lot like the VNL, so he kind of just recycled the sounds. I'm not sure how it went. I don't have any insider info. But on a different topic, look at the road, guys. Look at how there's like a lot of imperfections in there, a lot of snow, faded road markings and everything. And even in Oregon, which is the new DLC, right? New textures and everything, and Grimes already put in and modified all these. That's amazing. And that must have taken a lot of work, huh? Yeah, and yes, this looks pretty high quality. I love it. So along with 1.33, along with the Detours, And along with this new road that we're going through, that's a very nice looking in progress building. Is that the drop-off point? Maybe that's where you drop off the house prefabs. I don't know. Along with those things, they also came up with the physics improvements here. Oh, let's hear the engine brake. Oh yeah. Yeah, very bubbly. So they also came up with the physics improvements and implemented them here. So I have the G truck stability, trailer stability, suspension stiffness at 0, in the hopes that that will produce an overall more realistic, less stiff feel of the truck. Overall, that should help make the trailer more wobbly. Yeah, exactly. I was surprised at first because when he sent the mail, okay, there's a new Volvo sound. That's nice, new update. And then I saw like, wait a minute, Volvo for ATS. Wait a minute, that's a different thing altogether. Very pleasant surprise. So, oh, even the horn sounds nice. How about the air horn? Actually sounds similar, huh? Maybe just the length is different. So does it come with the Volvo sound? So if you buy the Volvo FH sounds, it also comes with the Volvo VNL? Or is it a different item altogether? I haven't checked the site in a bit because this comes as like a free update for those who bought the sounds before. Man, I'm loving the road textures here. So nice. I can almost feel the cold. Not really, I'm still perspiring. I'm still sweating all the way here in Singapore, but we can imagine. We can mind over matter this. We can do this. Both of them come together nice. That's perfect. And are we in the new road already? Because I'm loving this. Not only the textures, but the winding roads, the different levels in the trees. Very well placed. Yeah, same with me. Really loving Beyond the Baltic Sea at the moment. With your Maz, I saw the screenshots. Looks like a very good truck. Perfect for that region. Oh, it even comes with the shaking, the water jug shaking sound that I so love from EVR. It's amazing. Can we take a photo somewhere here? Where can we take a photo? Maybe on this bend. Let's see. We never got an update email. Why not? Wait. So you didn't get any of the updates, or are you trolling me? Because he like sent new sounds for almost all of his mods. All of his premium mods, like for the Renault Premium, for the MP3, for the Volvo FH. And he also released the new MP4 sounds along with him. So, and they all came like at the same day, I think. So you got like 2 or 3 emails from him. But you purchased from him already, right? So maybe he forgot to include you in the distribution list. You got the updates for ATS trucks. Okay, yes. If you got the update for the Volvo sound, that's the one. It comes with the ATS sounds. Yeah. Oh man, it doesn't look as good because the trailer is empty. Looks like we're slacking off, but we can make this work. We can make this work. I mean, it's Christmas after all. Even truck drivers deserve a break, right? In Soviet Russia, mass drives you with broken wipers. Actually, speaking of broken wipers, I'm not sure if the Volvo VNL with the interior-exterior reworks from Alexei P. I think I read somewhere in the thread that it doesn't work with the wipers. I'm not so sure. So I'm not sure if you will see those amazing new rain physics that also comes with 1.33. And it's snowing here, so maybe I don't know how it works. There's also this like weird flickering thing that I think is because of the reflection on the windshield. It seems a bit off-putting at times. The reflection is nice overall, but in certain scenarios like this one, it just seems too flickery, doesn't it? I think the reflection could be a little less. That comes with the interior reworks as well. Yes, is it the same one? Oh, I thought it's a different mass because, to be honest, they all look the same to me. The Russian trucks look really the same to me. I find it hard to differentiate them. Man, this looks so good here. Look at that. Like the tree and the house or whatever building that is. Looks so homey. I feel like I'm in the long dark now. Hey Ackerman, welcome. Oops. Almost made a wrong turn. Different model. So not exactly the same. We are in Oregon. This is the base map with Frosty mod from Grimes. Yes, exactly. Thank you guys. Too bad this is a very short road. Would have loved to see more of this level of detail. Never a dull moment, but you can really see how much skill and how much the SCS dev team has mastered making the maps, just making everything blend into a cohesive story. Also, did you guys notice the subtle bounce of the chair? Because I enabled the physical camera movement. It's not as much, but it's there. It's not like Momo's, but at least there's something. It's not as stiff. Being stiff is no longer the in thing. Sometimes you have to be a bit bouncy. Man, that's going to get J-Dart for sure. Apparently there is a winter physics mod too, but don't know where it is. I'm not sure if I would want to try that. I mean, with the normal physics, I get into trouble too much already. So I'm not sure if I want to go looking for even more trouble. J-Dart. Those are some curvy roads. Mexico isn't meant for large loads. You don't know where the mod is? Yeah. If Alex doesn't know where a mod is, I don't think that mod exists. Our ultimate mod finder. Alex is like the Google for mods. Maybe we should have a new verb. If someone's looking for a mod, like Alex it. I've been jadering for some time. Oh yeah. Spoken by the real deal. The true Jadar. Are we okay here? 23-foot clearance? Yeah. Not even close. Road work ahead. Is that a detour? No. I don't think it's a detour. I wonder if... Yeah, I'm not sure how detours work. Do they only work in like interstates or even in small roads like this? Because imagine if this entire road is closed. How the heck do you find an alternate route? We'd have to go all the way back. They have to make a U-turn and go all the way back. So I don't think they are that brutal. Maybe I don't know. I don't know the logic, but I hope it was done nicely. I haven't encountered oh crap! I got disconnected. So for those who are watching this in YouTube, we're still live, but it seems like in OBS I got disconnected. Hopefully it goes back. We'll see, but I still have you guys to talk with, so let's see how that works. Use the ATS winter physics mod in ATS. Oh crap! Is it this one? No, this is road closed. Dead stream. I think Twitch is having problems again, as always when I stream. The link broke everything. Yeah, can still read their chat, but okay, reconnection successful, so we should be getting them back soon. Let's go and ask them where they went. The stream JDAR'd itself. Okay, so I'm seeing myself again on Twitch. We're back. We're back, guys. Where did you go? Oh, you guys left. I was left with the guys from YouTube. We were all chatting and wondering where the guys from Twitch went. Yeah. Somehow OBS disconnected, but yeah, the recording is continuing. So OBS didn't crash yet, but the connection got lost. Went to get our codes. You guys thought the same thing? Very smart. What is this? It's asking me to make a U-turn here? Interesting. It's asking me to make a U-turn at the gasoline station. Interesting. There we go. Link to winter physics. I'll happily let you guys try that one out. Let me know how it goes. Is this classified as an illegal U-turn? I have no clue. By the way, for those who are fans of the Google Maps mod, I just found this out because I was looking at the Steam page, and this might have been out for quite a while. But apparently there are add-ons to the Google Maps mod so that you can make it compatible for Mexico Extremo, Viva Mexico. Because the last time I checked which was like months and months ago, they said, oh, is the road closed? Is it this one? Oh, this is the one. Oh, amazing. Yeah, the last time I checked that Google Maps mod, Sinagrit Baba, the mod creator, said he didn't want to support like coast to coast, Viva Mexico. So it was only mainly compatible with the base game, and you had to like change the load order, do some functionality and whatnot. But now it seems like he gave in, thankfully, because there's been a lot of demand for it for sure. This is good. It's a Steam Workshop mod. For Viva Mexico, I'm not sure actually. Yeah. Has it been released already? The new part? Was it Nayarit? Yeah, that's the Detour. So let's have a quick look. Supposedly we are turning right there. And yeah, it does seem like it happens on highways where there are multiple exits, and that one is closed. I wonder if we can squeeze ourselves there. Nah, let's not try it. Okay, but it's nice. Okay, at least we get to experience a detour. $6 was for Mexico Extreme, when it's $10 for Viva Mexico, I see. So we're supposedly going there if you look at the GPS, but because of that detour, which is amazing, this is what I've been looking for quite some time. It's amazing how they implemented that. Super smooth, super seamless. So if we do that, I guess we could just that's a good question. How the heck are we going there if this entire road is closed? Well, let's let the GPS worry about that. Can you sleep in your truck? Not really. Like just pull over on the side and sleep? No, that's been a long request, but hasn't happened yet. You have to go to a sleeping area, a rest area, before you can sleep, which kind of negates the point of a sleeper, but I don't know. Yeah, I guess to just make it easier to implement. Yeah, what Alex said. Okay, let's see. What is this telling us? It's telling me to go around, basically. So, turn right here, go around, and then go and try again if it's open already. I don't think that will work. So, how the heck do we get there? Does that mean we have to go through through here? Oh my goodness, yeah, it seems like it, right? It seems like it. But that's the exciting thing, because this is the only exit there. Let me see. If we're coming from this side, so we're going southbound, right? If we're going like northbound, is there a way to turn left into this highway? Because maybe we can use that. Or into this road. If I look here, no, it seems like there is not. There's no connection from this side, northbound, turning left to this side. Yeah, so we really had to like make a U-turn and turn right, but that's blocked, so we have to go all the way around. That's like 595 miles. So maybe this will last us till the second episode. I don't know. The GPS will take care of it. Well, not really, because if you look at it, if you let the GPS take care of it, it makes you go around like that. So I guess after a while it will, but only maybe after we reach this point. Can make a U-turn there and go under. Simulator, hello from Norway. Hey, thank you for joining. It's a bit late there, isn't it? Glad you could join. Break out the paper map. So we make a U-turn here and we can turn left, but I don't see a road for turning left. You can take a right now, then take a left at the four-way stop here. It seems like an underpass. Because if it was possible, then the GPS wouldn't even let me go all the way around. It would just tell me to go left here. So I'm guessing that's an underpass of sorts. The GPS changes. Yeah, it did change. It did change. Like, we were supposed to turn right immediately, and now it wants me to go around, but wants me to go back to the same thing. So I don't think that works. Should we follow the GPS then, just to check it out? If it is indeed reliable. Okay, let's follow it. Let's follow it. Maybe it works. Let's give it the benefit of the doubt. Yeah, that's what I'm expecting. It's basically detecting that I missed my turn, so it wants me to make a U-turn and take that same turn, which is, I didn't really miss it. It's not. It's just I can't go through it. Don't follow this route. Okay. So yeah. No, but let's try. Let's give it the benefit of the doubt, right? Because we said the GPS is smart enough for it. So let's see. Let's charge that to experience. So normally we would expect that we should be able to turn right there or turn left there, but I don't think it will happen. Let's see. We could have like gone on the grass maybe. Maybe that's something of a detour as well, but that's a bit like cheating, isn't it? I mean, in reality, would any real life trucker do that? If the road is blocked, go on the side on the grass. Might be risky. Might end up tipping over the trailer. What is that? Why is there like a plane just stuck there in the middle? That's scary. Are the roads slippery? No, not really. The physics hasn't changed by default. It's just the appearance. There are some mods that change the physics though, but in general, personally, I don't like playing with the physics, because physics is a very, very complicated matter, and oftentimes it's not implemented very well by modders. There are some modders who know what they're doing, but there are a lot who don't. Yeah, this is the T intersection, so you can't really turn left. That is why the GPS is asking us to go around. Nothing ever goes wrong. One sec. How about that one? Does it blend there? I'm hoping it does, but yeah. Be careful in winter. I have icy roads here. I'll try my best. Invisible load, go on the grass. Yeah. Ooh, how about that one? Lots of sneaky roads in here. But yeah, this is what makes this exciting. It's not so straightforward anymore. You just don't follow your GPS. You have to really add a bit of how do you say, road awareness in a way, a little bit of guile to get to where we're going. We'll see. Hopefully when we go back, the road has opened already, but I doubt it. I doubt it will be over that quick. Of all the places, it really like got stuck in that actual ramp. And I guess there are like different reasons for the detour, huh? Like maybe it's a roadworks, an accident. So it's like a random event, but blocking the entire road. That's amazing. Wait a minute, I'm having so much trouble braking. I think I have to increase the brake intensity. That's part of the recommendation from SCS. And did you guys notice? So the physics guy is NFSHP. He's a long-time modder, kind of a new SCS employee now. And recently I saw that in the SCS forums his name is now Oscar. So I think he renamed his account. I think it's the same guy though, looking at his posts. Yeah, brake intensity is 0.4. He mentioned should be 1 now. You should up it to 1 because with the change in the physics, this gives the most realistic. Ooh, look at that! Yeah, lucky. Let's take a photo. Lucky there. These are fun until you have a 3 or 4 hour detour, which is I think what we'll be having, right? If you look at the distance from a 250 mile journey, it becomes like a 600 mile journey, effectively doubling the entire trip. Lovely. If only we could see the load as well. The Emperor's loads. Should be renamed like that. Yeah, braking is much more realistic now. Much stronger. Yeah, roads are not slippery because of winter in this game. Winter is just to get you into that vibe, that holiday vibe. Oh, by the way, Jay, you mentioned something about the loading screen for me. Is that from Foggy Weather? Because I did enable the Clumsy add-on for Foggy Weather, but I don't think I've seen the loading screen. Not sure if I did that wrong. Or maybe I just didn't notice. Oh, there you go. The slight, very subtle bounce of the chair. Love it. For ATS from Foggy Weather. Okay, I should have that enabled. Maybe we can check it out later after the recording. Man, this looks good, doesn't it? Oh yeah, there you go. The physical camera movements. When sometimes the seat doesn't go always hand in hand with the cab. Yeah, it's still there. Alright, so you cannot just blindly follow the GPS. You have to put some thought into it, seems like. More than a month now. I am not sure. And when you refer to loading screen, like my logo is there. So if I like go past this intersection, how will the GPS react? Will it make me go around the entire bit? Or let's see. Okay, there we go. Now it's rerouting 415 miles. But look at that. Yeah, it's still wrong. Yeah, you cannot just follow the GPS because you know what it told me? It told me to go around all this way and make a U-turn to go back on the same ramp. So it really does not detect that I do not want to go on this ramp. So you really have to reroute manually, like so. Yeah, and that gets us there. 595 miles. So this will last until the next episode, I think. What's weird to me is why this road, when we're going south here, when we reach that intersection, why we just don't turn right. It asks me to turn left, make a U-turn there, kind-ish, and then go there. So I guess it's the GPS being a bit wobbly. So that's probably going to make us late because this is an urgent delivery. Navigation mode is best already, so it's not that. Let's see. My logo. I haven't seen it. Let's check later. Thanks. Oh man, I love that bounce. I wish I enabled that a long time ago. It adds so much. It's very subtle, but I love it when it's like you really feel like there's a separate suspension on the truck, on the chair at least. Hey da, welcome back, man. Silver all the way. Silver CG badge, silver cheer badge. Expecting the GPS to say recalculating in a disgusted voice. That would be nice. I need to make that link. Well, the link is there because I'm using the Clumsy add-on. I'm not sure what else I should be enabling. Oh. Hey, Shang. In South Texas. No hint of winter anywhere, I guess, huh? How cold or how hot is it right now? Is it at least colder? 27 Celsius today. 27. That's like in here. Wow, welcome to my world. Amazing. Bye, Mrs. Clumsy. Farming sim hype. Clumsy add-on is different. Because I took a look at the modifications, the add-ons on the SVN folder. I saw only 3 folders in there. The Clumsy add-on, the no floating icons, and the subtle floating icons. And I have the Clumsy add-on and the subtle floating icons in there. So don't think there's anything else. Ain't having none of that silver bit badge. Fair enough. Silver badge and a gifter badge. Perfect. Nice. Congrats, Da. Crossing my fingers. Is that with the interview? I'm taking that it went well. Awesome. Yeah, I'm not sure. In ATS, the skies turn like this from time to time. I think there might be either a wrong setting somewhere or this is intentional, Bikiril. It doesn't happen like this in ATS 2. It's probably a different setting. Okay, so I should be enabling the wipers now. Let's see if it does work. It does work. Yeah, it does work. Look at that. Beautiful. Wow. There's some physics, huh? Lovely. So it does work even with the interior reworks. Perfect. Hey, BTS Trucking. Welcome back. How are you? Yeah, there is no folder for me. I have the Clumsy add-on. What folder should I be looking for to get that logo? Intentional sky. Sometimes though it's like a dark sky, even if it's not raining. It stays like that for a long time. Remember, sometimes we had to like set weather 0 and then it would revert. Sometimes it wouldn't. That kind of sky, that gloomy sky in ATS. It's a bit weird at times, but I guess it kind of makes sense. Went for your interview today. Said they should be able to offer you a place. Oops. Stay in the middle. That's amazing. That's great news. Congrats, Da. Nailed it. You've had that dark sky in ATS as well. Ah, okay, so maybe it's a normal thing then. Maybe it's the transition between the good and bad weather. I don't know. I did, because if I didn't make the link, then it shouldn't be. Maybe I didn't enable it in my profile. Ah, yeah, that's one thing we could check. That's one thing we could check, yes. Because I saw that there is a link to the Clumsy add-on in my mod folder, but what I didn't check was if it was in my profile. Maybe that's it. How long have we been recording? We need to stop at around 1 hour. So then maybe let's look for the next rest stop and let's continue in the next episode. But this is nice. This is what 1.33 is all about. How realistic that is, those detours. I can imagine it can get quite frustrating after a while, so you can always turn down the slider. But right now it's a very welcome thing. It's a new addition, and it's very nice having that sense of dynamic world, you know. I've been looking for that for a long time, because I remember when Fernbus first released Fernbus Simulator, they had that kind of thing, although it was implemented very poorly. Like, it would close the road, but you wouldn't have anywhere else to go. So I'm hoping that SCS implemented that in a smoother manner. It seems like it so far. It seems very integrated with the map, and I'm happy that they made it like that. It's beautiful. I made it for both, so I have like a Clumsy subtle icons and a Clumsy foggy weather subtle icons and a foggy weather Clumsy link in my mod folder. So I have two. You don't need a separate link for the mugs. Okay, alright, so I probably did not enable the add-on itself in my profile. Let's add it later. Thanks. That's probably it. Your two favorite IRL truckers on YouTube are both retiring. Oh my goodness, doing more office work. Did they say why? Is it for more family time? Man, who are these amazing people? Ah, Indiana Jack. Yes, I've heard of his name quite a lot of times. I think you see the guy with the Volvo VNL, because I heard his name quite a lot recently from other commenters. The long grind on the road, just a change of pace. I see. Yeah, it's understandable. So we passed by a rest stop there. I think we can. Let's have a look at the map. Where are we? Yes. Okay, we're still good. 395. There is nothing anywhere close. That was the last rest stop. Okay, so we'll have to stop by on the side of the road and continue from there afterwards. Yes, we'll see. We'll see. We'll figure it out. I hope. Goodness, that was a real disaster closing that entire road. Very real though. Very real. A red Volvo VNL. Oh. Perfect. So that's why I was getting a lot of comments. Nice. That's too bad. So does that mean he's stopping his YouTube channel as well? Because I would guess it would be hard to feature like office videos. Baby moded. What do we mean by that? I hope that's not Jadar. Just kidding. He loves making videos, but he's doing more dispatch work now. Ah, I see. So he can still probably take a couple of videos on the yard or whatnot. Not just the actual trucking ones. F9. Oh, teleport. And then you guys will call me cheater. I know that trap already. I try to avoid it as much as I can. Been driving all over the place today, staying out of my lane. Clumsy doesn't cheat. Yeah, I never cheat. Until I do. Hey TJ. No problem, no problem. Yes, it's a very common question and it's a very understandable question. It doesn't cover the physics by default, but there is a separate mod that you can download for the physics adjustments. I'm happy enough with this though. I mean, I don't need the physics adjustments. I'm clumsy enough as it is. If I enable the physics adjustments, I'll end up like that. So I think I'm happy with just the graphics. Hey Rubaz. Ooh, 3 a.m. My goodness. Thank you for joining. Turku. Now that sounds familiar, huh? Beyond the Baltic Sea hype. Yes. Really learning a lot about geography. Basic geography, that is. Thanks to... Whoa. Thanks to ETS 2 and ATS. Perfect timing. You'll end up like that anyway. Yeah, fair enough. Especially when we get to Mexico Extremo. That thing is inevitable. Very true. You're dead. It's interesting though how the physics really adjust. I guess, yeah, I'm quite interested how they model this. Because for sure, in ETS2, the raindrops don't work like that. So I'm wondering if like the physics detects the direction, the slantingness, the slant of the windshield. Like if it's like cab overs where the windshields are like flat like that, you probably won't see drops like this, right? But because these traditional cabs have windshields which are slanted, it makes more sense that the drops are moving up. Especially with the speed. So I'm wondering if they did this specifically for ATS, and will we see this even if we drive a cab over in ATS, or if it's smart enough to detect if you're in a cab over or in a normal truck, and it looks at the slant of the windshield. That would be nice. A nice experiment. Our army's on the way. Then men tell no tales, man. I'm sure you did, Jay. I'm sure you did. Yes, we are in Oregon. Interesting. I'm getting those fictional companies again, which is weird. Because I should have P16's mod here. Not sure if I enabled them all. Me? No. No. Yeah, never. No idea how to drive in snow. I heard stories of people though driving in the snow for the first time, and it was not pretty. Like I know a guy, I work with a guy who came from Egypt. He moved to Poland like 10 years ago. And he went through the same problems I had. Like when I first encountered snow, didn't know how to layer properly. Was so oh yeah, of course you can expect it. You can expect it all you want. It won't arrive in time. So it's tricky. And yeah, he mentioned something about the driving in snow. And when he tried it the first time, he was slipping all over the place. And then after a few minutes, he just stopped and called his friend. Can you pick me up? So definitely not going to survive that one if I don't prepare in advance. We need that physics mod. Yes, we do. Dang it. if you guys are able to test out a nice physics mod, we can try that out early January when I get back. Ah, you tried it already? That was fast. Hey, hey Hoss. Yeah, nasty weather. Snowing now. Snowing in Oregon. Or I think we're in California now. Yeah, so maybe somewhere in California. So wait a minute, I was able to turn right immediately. Yeah, so we didn't need to pass through Reno to turn around. That's good. So we are only like 245 miles away. Yeah, that's perfect. That is perfect. So maybe we could make this a long episode. No, but I won't make it. I won't have enough time to do it. Yeah, we'll have to stop somewhere. We'll have to stop here, cut it, and we'll continue next episode. Glad you made it back, Hans. How are you? Yeah, the GPS is confused, but it's fine. It detects properly the ETA. It detected that I was able to turn already. Maybe after this railing. Glad to hear it. Yeah, Reno U-turn was really strange. I would have expected it if it was like a small roads navigation, but I was using the best navigation mode, so it should be okay. What is that? Is that the sewer plate? In the middle of nowhere? I think it's a rim. A tire rim. Maybe that's mine. Fell off somewhere. I think we'll host that. Nice, enjoy. You can also join our VTC. Yeah, well, it's their fault for leaving it behind. Does ATS also have the improved flares? I don't think so, huh? Because the lights don't fade in and fade out yet. It suddenly just turns on and off like normal. So maybe the flares aren't here yet. Yes, the VTC. Although that link might be outdated, vtlog.net/VTC/1624 instead of company. Try that one. Gaming with Andrew. Hey. All black. I think that's a loading issue or a out of memory issue. Try restarting the game and maybe turning down your settings if it happens again. But anyway, so recording wise, we'll be continuing next episode. Alright guys, on YouTube, if you're watching this from YouTube, for those on Twitch, stay. We'll be continuing the recording, right? And we'll finish this job even if we're late. 35 minutes to go, 5 hours in terms of ETA. Definitely late. Anyway, thank you for watching. Catch you in the next episode at Clumsy Trucking. Let's hear that horn. It's going to get a bit noisy. Thank you. And catch you soon.